35 guys. Okay?
Whew. Oh, Lord.
Impressive isn't
Woo.
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste.
We are in the bar, so help yourself.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Please. Riddle me this, Batman. If we have such a problem, if we have such a disdain, if Brittany Renner is the complete antithesis of a modern woman, why the hell do these red pill content creators, just matter of fact, I'm not even just going to limit this to red pill, because a lot of people absolutely hate this woman, but continue to talk about her and platform her. I'm not even just going to limit this to red pill. So yes, why the hell do we continue to keep talking about this woman when she has proven time and time again what she's about? She's a whore. We get it. We get it. It's fine. We understand. Okay? And she's not going to change, and that's totally fine. But why the do we keep talking about it? And I already know what some of you are thinking. I really do. It's simple. But Watts, you made videos about Brittany Renner too. You know what? Yeah, I did. But the difference is, I don't despise this woman. I don't hate this woman. I genuinely don't care. The few situations that I talked about that centered around Brittany Renner, I thought were crazy, and I thought they would be interesting to talk about, and I knew that they would garner some sort of views. Okay, I can bet that these other content creators cannot, especially the red pill ones. They cannot. They want to constantly talk about Brittany Renner because they know that her name is going to garner some sort of views, like it's some sort of attention. I do not despise this woman, okay? I don't care that she's a hoe. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. I don't care. Doesn't affect my life, shouldn't affect yours. And again, I already know what some of you are saying. Oh, but she's sending out this terrible message to young girls. Nigga, if you don't stop trying to be so goddamn self-righteous, okay? I don't want to hear about, I really don't want to hear about Brittany Renner and the messaging that she's sending to young girls when you're using her name specifically for views, but you also advocate for people like Andrew Tate. It literally does not make any sense to me. If more content creators said, I'm gonna talk about her because it's gonna get me some views, cool, get your money, I don't care. But when it's obvious that you despise this woman so freaking much, and you still talk about her, and you still give her a platform, you still put her on your platform, you still give the situation attention, you still give her attention. If everyone stopped giving Brittany Renner attention at the same time, she would literally have nothing to go off of. Nothing, because she doesn't have any talent. She's not doing anything. If everyone just stopped showing her attention, if you care that much, then stop talking about her. I don't give a damn, which is why I'm talking about her right now. This video is more so about most of you, but I really don't give a damn what Brittany Renner says. I don't care if she has 50 bodies, 60, 100. I don't care. I apologize that I just went on an incredibly long rant, but yeah, a lot of this just really confuses me. And you guys, some of you may disagree with me, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm just so confused. Before we get into the rest of the video, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, follow me on all my social media at WattsTV94. Don't forget to join the Discord. A link to that will be in the description down below. Oh, and follow me on Twitch as well, man. I'll have a link to that in the description down below as well. All right, let's get back into the topic at hand. Okay, so I essentially structured this video into two parts, all right? Part one was essentially part of that rant that I did. I wanted to talk about why content creators have such an issue with Brittany Renner, but at the same time they continuously make content about her, and they continuously talk about her, and they continuously bring up the same points that everyone knows, that everyone has already talked about over and over and over again. That's what really triggered that damn rant. That's what really triggered that rant, because I'm like, we know at this point, we know what Brittany Renner is about. Again, one more time, she's a hoe. Yes, she is a very promiscuous woman. She's a hoe. It's okay. We gotta have hoes in this world. Okay, there's plenty of hoes in this world. Okay, Brittany Renner is just another one. Why? Why? Why are we talking about this? Okay, sorry. See, I was about to go on another rant. Part 2, we are going to be talking about the hypocrisy that came out of a lot of content creators' reactions when Brittany essentially said that she has 35 bodies. We are going to talk about the hypocrisy behind a lot of those reactions. So let's finish off part 1 and then we'll get into part 2. I just find it funny that a lot of these content creators act like a lot of their points that they make about Brittany Renner is new information. For example,
before she answers that, if you pay attention to her words and her mindset, you begin to understand a little bit more on how she thinks about things. She's a lazy person that, because of what she looks like or the shape of her ass, lives life on extremely easy difficulty setting. So her mindset is consumed with, how do I extract the most value out of things and or people around me with the least amount of effort?
Yeah. This is not new information. Why is he discussing this like this is some grandiose point? This is not new information. This is exactly why we have sex workers. This is why we have porn stars. This is exactly why we have OnlyFans models, because it's easy. What do you mean? There's not a lot of work that you have to put in a freaking OnlyFans. You have a nice body, you have a figure, you show it off, men pay for it. Bruh, where the... Duh. Yes. Most of these women are lazy. A lot of them want to have this glamorous lifestyle, but they don't want to work. They don't want to have a job. They don't want to have a 9 to 5. They don't want to really work for it. So what do? That's how these OnlyFans models are born. What are you talking about? They see the money that they could potentially get by showing off their body because they have one, and they make an OnlyFans. They post content. They make videos, and guys give them money, and then they are able to afford the lifestyle that they want to have. And they do all of this because, yes, they are lazy and it's quick money. Where have you been? This is not some sort of like new concept. Listen to what she's saying here. Duh. A lot of these OnlyFans content creators are like this. Not even just that. I can honestly argue some porn stars too. And just sex workers in general. I can make that argument. It's because you are lazy. You don't want to work, so you show off what you have, which is your figure. You make money from it. Yes. This is not some sort of new topic. This is not a new point. This is not some damn grandiose point that he just came up with. Yes, this is all OnlyFans models. These are all thoughts. These are all women like Brittany Renner. This is not new. We know this already. Yes, it is lazy. It's lazy. Doesn't do anything. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a talent. This is like all these other chicks that are just like her. Yes, lazy. Duh. Where the hell have you been? And keep in mind, guys, I don't even have a problem with MTR. Sometimes he has takes that I agree with, and sometimes he doesn't. This is nothing new. We know where Brittany Renner is up at this point. So why do we continue to give her attention? Why do you continue to give her attention? We know what she's about. Yes, lazy. Duh. Anyway, going on to part 2 of this video. This should be a little more quicker, but for you guys that have been following me for quite some time, you've been subscribed to me for quite some time, you know how I feel when it comes to intercourse, right? Whether it's men or women. I think I've already said it at the beginning of the video at this point. I don't know if I did or not. But when it comes to having multiple sexual partners, I do not think that it's a good thing for men or women. Apparently so a lot of these content creators were freaking out because Brittany Renner said she had 35 bodies. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot higher. Whether she's lying or not, I don't know, because I don't know the woman personally. So I kind of have to go off of what she's telling me at this point. I don't know. I don't know the woman. There are so many men out here with higher body counts than Brittany Renner. Why is that? Why is that okay? Men get celebrated when they have high body counts as opposed to women who get shunned. And I've always found that so interesting, because when it comes to STDs, they do not discriminate. Here's another clip that I wanted to show you guys.
Now, I personally feel that a key that opens any lock, many locks, is a master key. But a lock that can be opened by any key is useless. That's a shitty lock. You don't want that lock on your door. Think about what I'm saying.
Okay, so Tell me this. What if that key has herpes on it? Gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV. What if there's just a simply dirty key? What if that key is just filthy? Please let me know. What if that key is just disgusting? Is that good? Now, a lot of you may be asking, why am I bringing up STDs at this point? This is an article coming from the National Library of Medicine. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire study. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave a link to that in the description down below so that you can check it out. But I just want to pinpoint this last nugget here, this last sentence that they have at the bottom of this paragraph. As such, these findings provide an important glimpse into why many asymptomatic young men are less likely to seek STI testing or be offered routine sexual health care than young women. So tell me, why is it okay for a man to have way more sexual experiences than women? Why do they get looked at as heroes? And this is not even me playing night or whatever. Like, my wife worked in disease intervention, and we had multiple conversations about the people that she would see, and the people that she would mainly see would be women, not men. She said it was rare that she saw men because more women were coming in to get checked for STDs, but it was rare that men would do the same thing. Very rare. So with that being said, I don't understand why it's okay for men to have multiple sexual partners, but women literally get the scarlet letter. Man or woman, it is not good for you to have multiple sexual partners, especially men, because men are less likely to go to doctors. That is very true. Hell, if we go back to MTR, unfortunately, MTR had testicular cancer. I think it was testicular cancer, I believe, and he made a video about it, basically saying that more men need to get checked. Statistically speaking, men do not go to the doctor enough. Men are the ones that do not get checked. The same holds true for STDs. You need to get checked for everything. Statistically speaking, men do not visit the doctor as much as women. So I can even argue that it's even more detrimental for men to have more sexual partners than women. I would say it's even more dangerous. I don't know if it's because a lot more men are irresponsible or what, but I will say, in my humble opinion, that it is more dangerous. It's more dangerous because society is telling all of these guys that it's okay for you to have multiple sexual partners. Men, you guys need to get checked. And again, this is coming from somebody with multiple sexual partners. Go get checked. So that's why I say everyone's reactions to Brittany's 35 body count was really hypocritical, considering that a lot of these men are the ones that are holding the STDs because they have multiple sexual partners, excuse me. But guys, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree? I'm totally fine if you disagree. I am open to having an open dialogue with you guys, so please do me a favor, let me know in the comments down below. Again, share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Follow me on Twitch as well, and join the Discord. Link to that will be in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.